Well, now I'm really fucking pissed off here. Because I was talking to you guys for, I don't know, some good 5 minutes and you weren't there. I'm fucking doing this by myself, dudes. So I need you to help me. Because this is fucking too difficult. So that's why I bring you on camera. But I gotta tell you, I'm frazzled. And I've realized that they're telling me the voices in my head. This is those fucking crazy people who have voices in their heads, go do crazy shit, and get all over the news and stuff. This shit is cray-cray. I'm in a weird world right now where these guys are telling me to do all this whacked out shit, and I'm doing it. These voices. Some I fight against, and I tell them, no, I'm not going to do that. You guys are going to, make me give up who I am. But I say, but I'll, maybe try, or maybe postpone it a little bit, because that's maybe a fucking coward's way, but it's my way, because this is too horrible. So, and I probably hope I don't. I hope I get a little bit of what I've been asking for from my side, but we'll see. So, and what I see is me living in my fucking car, refusing to comply to this shit. But I am complying to most of it, to be honest. And I'm they told me to hang up on one of my friends, to curse at her. I don't know if I actually cursed, but maybe. And to be abusive when she called, because she deserves it. They told me to do that because she deserves it. She was rude as fuck to me last night. So, I got lost trying to get to her house, and she wouldn't answer her phone and help me get there. I was trying to go get hot sauce from her house, but she had told me I could. It wasn't that I was breaking in or something. I was just, I want you guys to know that they are literally telling me what to say to you guys right now. Jody disappeared somewhere. I don't know where the fuck she is. But these people have inhabited my body, and they're the ones talking. So, just so you know, if I sound a little different, it's for that. It's that reason. See how my body's moving back and forth like this? My head will fly around like this. That's not normal. These, I'm gonna say, these fuckers have embodied my body. They're in it. They're the ones talking. They even, I don't know if they approved the fucker word or if they chose it. But either way, it ended up allowed. Because if it's not allowed, as you guys already know, the camera will shut off or whatever. So, anyway, they're perverts, and they're telling me what to say, and they just told me that to say that. They like it if you call them kinky shit. They love it. I don't know if that lady's looking down on me for what I just said or not, but why? It's the truth, and she knows it, and that's why they love the rebels. They love the rebels because they tell them the truth. They always end up, the rebels end up losing, but she thinks I'll end up winning when I lose. Tell that to damn Darth Vader. She just gave me a dirty look. Because that's what Darth Vader does. I learned that fucking crazy people of the world were always telling the fucking truth. But probably not. See, they're trying to talk me out of fighting this battle. And it's inevitable that they're going to win. But mainly by me fighting this battle, it's going to stop because I'm going to stop fighting. I'm going to attain enlightenment. But you guys know I was already enlightened all along the way. I didn't know it, but you guys might have. Because I was living it, man. So if I attain enlightenment, forgive me. I've been fighting it. I don't want to be a Nazi, and that's what they are. They're fucking Nazis. And they're kinky ones too, because they make me say stuff like that to you guys, to hear it, to get you excited. They want, that's why David Lynch films what he films. They tell him to, dudes. And then everybody loves it when it's depraved as fuck. And they do want that. They want, that's why they love the rebels. The rebels are rabble rousers. It gets them excited. So and like I broke into Darren's house last night and found that I asked him for his phone so I could look through it, and he gave it to me. And I looked through it, and it was nothing. And I'm still paranoid and have all the suffering and fear over this thing that happened that I've lived. Whether or not it ever was true, I lived it. And it fucking bad. And yes, I went in yesterday and went into Home Goods and didn't wield the knife. The knife, I had it in one of these cases. And with the glasses in it, Cartier, that Tom Ford gave me. And so that was nice. And then they had me also go break into somebody's house and steal their shit. They told me to. And I did it. I got some cool shit too. You know, but Tom Ford. Then I ran into a famous actor, and I went up to him and told him, I know you from the movie called The Future, which was my future, and here you are, right here, right now. Yeah, they're telling me to say this. Like, let me listen. They're telling me that I'm telling you guys their secrets. Well, I gotta tell you, they are very compassionate, because they just told me I could throw a fucking fit on camera. And I'm fucking going to, because they're possessing me, and they gave me very expensive stuff. Now they're telling me I have to give it to the homeless. And I'm doing it, but it's pissing me off. I'm greedy. I earned it too. Snoop Dogg didn't go earn his riches and not have riches at the end. So they're telling me that I'm telling you guys their secrets about possessing people and about telling people what to do, putting words in people's mouths, making them do things in their body, with their bodies, actions like violence and stuff. Yeah, they'll do that. Like those cops who did that. Yeah, that's what they do. They're Nazis. And they're telling me to tell you, they're actually telling me the specific words. That's why I have to stop and watch the word come up, right? I have to watch the word come up. And then, but see, they know nobody's going to believe this. No one is going to believe it. It's not possible to fucking believe this shit. It's not fucking possible to believe it. You can only fucking believe it when it's fucking happening, man. That's the crazy person. The wisest person in all of Japan. Yeah, maybe the most perverse person in all of Japan, because that's true. You have to be. You have to be that perverse. And they found the right girl in me because I am that fucking perverse. I'm homicidal. I'm suicidal. I'm fucking mentally off the charts nuts. And that's genuine diagnoses. That's not a euphemism. That's true. And I will but it takes somebody like that to be Han Solo. Han Solo has to be that fucking tough. They've got to be crazy. They got to be willing to fight when they're done fighting and finished fighting a long time ago. But the Buddhist gods are telling them you have to fight. You have to fight. Once you give up the fight, they're going to come and knock on your door just like Bilbo. And Bilbo went home. He was in the dang Shire. He was happy. And they came and knocked on his door. And Gandalf, Gandalf was the one knocking. Sorry. But I'm sure they bothered Gandalf. We bother our Gandalf, Luna, because she absolutely fucking has to help us. She was our Gandalf. And they did kill her. You guys can say that, she died of old age. She wasn't old. She was fucking young. She was 116 years old when she died. And she could have stayed another fucking 100 more years. Easy. She was able to do it. But they killed her off by bringing such violence and persecution to us. And they killed Luna because she was constantly being stressed out and constantly suffering, and she would try to stay alive, and then the next day would happen and she would be all fucked up. We would all be all fucked up, but she would be fucked up with a serious toll hit on her health. And she did that for us, for all of us, to attain enlightenment. That little fucking bitch for letting them kill her because she didn't want to. And I love her. I worship her. And now Dobby is here, being a bodhisattva of the earth and suffering with me. And I'm not... Could you be any happier, Dobby? No, I don't think so, Grandma. I'm pretty fucking happy here. Yeah, the problem is that they're trying to force me to go home, and... No, fuck that. No. The same thing. If I agree to anything with them, they will lie. They will lie and take it away from me by the time I get it. Or if I get it, they take it away and give it to somebody else right then. You know, here pretty soon somebody's going to come and ask me for my this scarf, and I'm going to give it to them because that's what I do. I have to. I have a friend who went through this process, and she cried and cried and cried over her nice shit, having to give it to me. At that point, she had to give it to me, but she was wonderful. I didn't know what she was doing. I just thought she was nuts. So, she was wonderful, though. I kind of knew she was wonderful, but I didn't know what she was doing. I knew she was wonderful, but she made me nutso. I couldn't be around her. I had to banish her and become one of those Nazis. See, what they do is they send a vulnerable person in to do this. They try to find a stronger one, though, because the strong ones, you know, you have to be strong to survive this. So they pick the strongest soldiers. That's true. But this weakness, there's also a vulnerability. Like their housing, their family, their loved ones, everything they own, their whole life. And they'll hold you over a barrel and make you do it. It's like the Nazis. And I'm telling on you guys about them about that because they're telling me to. They, the Nazis, are telling me to tell you guys that you're Nazis, that they're Nazis, because if I don't tell you, if I do tell you directly, you're not going to know. You will never know. You won't believe this. It's not possible. So I can say anything I want, because this is so down the dang freaking rabbit hole that nobody can believe this shit. And I hope that I can reach down into hell, make them laugh, and pluck them right out of there. That's my goal. And if there's no fucking story... Oh yeah, the story will be, I'm going to go give a homeless person something. That's been the story all along. That's what I've been doing. You guys made me, and I admit it. That's not me being a big person. That was me because I had a dream. And I have a fucking dream. And you guys are taking them away. They've already said they're going to take away this project. And all I can do is tell you guys, the two of you who are listening, and you're probably one of them. I don't know. But it's all a fucking bunch of lies. They've lied to me, and they've cheated on me, betrayed me, and they've killed who I love. They've put me through the most extremes of trauma, and they are Nazis, and I ended up being a votary of the Lotus Sutra. So that means two things. One, I have to fight them, and two, I am a votary of the Lotus Sutra. I am one. So I am the votary of the Lotus Sutra, to be honest. But they probably want me to say I am a votary of the Lotus Sutra. But I've done this by myself, man. Yeah, them telling me every damn step of the way, but I was listening. That's why. Because I'm a votary of the Lotus Sutra. They thought they were going to catch me when they said that I had to give shit to the homeless. Dudes, it was fucking for the homeless already. I just wanted it to go a different route. I wanted it to go through my business, my boutique, my stuff. Me. The person who deserves it. Yeah. Me. My stuff. Me. The one who matters. The one who's out doing this. You don't go to war and come home and live in poverty. You have to look like a rapper at the end of the deal. And this shirt will probably be the next to go. These glasses, this jewelry, just all of it. This was it. This was something I had before I ever became a Buddhist. But if they tell me I have to give it away, you know I'll put up a fight, but I have to give it away. They're making me. They're making me. So I am putting up a fight. Come on. If I look greedy, let he who is without sin cast the first stone, because you're going to wish if you threw an expensive stone that you had it back, because they're going to take it from you. Like, what? Is this world real even? Because it doesn't look like it. And that helps. It helps to know that. Because it looks exactly like Lord of the Rings. Exactly like that. So, and I'm a freaking hobbit. And I think, in a way, that all along, even though they looked exactly like the Orcai, well, I don't know. All I know is that I think I have some elves right now. I can see one in the deal. But you guys really break our hearts along the way, man. So, I don't know. I do hope this ends up being a famous show, but I'm pretty sure that unless I can continue fighting, and they're trying to make me where I'm not fighting by telling me to fight a lot, as I fight, they gentle it out of me more and more and more. And where I just give in. It's like, I'm sorry, but it's like Nazis. It's like they force it. They force it, and it hurts. It's not gentle. It is abusive. It is shakabuku. To break. You know, I mean. And I am that wild of a fucking horse. I'm not going to just give in. They're trying to make me, dudes. They're trying to. They've got an elf right behind me, trying to tell me that they're elves. You guys figured that one out. Now I gotta go in and steal some coffee from in here. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.